What it do, people? You know what it is, and you know what it sounds like. NBA, picking with Pop. Let's go. Been a little minute.
Yeah.
Feels good to be back on the
Great
throne.
fire.
When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad line in the air, throwing signals. When the chicken, then the money line clicking. Those who do it daily, one-on-one populism. Coupon gray, got the fire badge lit up. Hit the bad lines in the air, throwing signals.
1,000 on the table, 100,000 in the bank account. Trying to get rich, me and famous trying to break the house.
Nah, we ain't gonna go too crazy. What it do, people? You heard what he said. Trying to get rich. Who else in the building? Trying to break the house. Happy Monday, Monday motivation, motivational Monday. I am your motivational speaker, whether you like it or not. And here goes some motivation for your ass. If you don't first succeed, dust yourself off and try again. And keep on trying. You know what I mean? Because no nothing beat a failure except if you don't try. When you try, you make a mistake. That's how you ultimately get better. That was the motivation for your ass. All right, NBA picking with Pop. It was fast. We was fasting. It was Ramadan. So I tried to come on, do a couple of shows in the beginning, but it just wasn't working out. It didn't really have that feeling. So now we back now. Ramadan is over. But as we always do, even though we didn't do no shows, I'm going to bring you up to speed with the record. Then we get to the picks. So yesterday, went 3-5. It was 8 games yesterday. Did hit the play of the day though with the Minnesota Timberwolves. We had Cleveland as a strong pick, and we had Portland as a strong pick, aka the Locks. They both lost. We hit with Atlanta and we hit with Toronto. My current record is 572, 551. As far as the Locks, not from Yonkers, we 246, 239, and 2 pushes. Still above 500. 6 games, 7 games. And as far as the play of the day, we are 46, 42, and 2. Still over 500. Of course, I would love to be way better than that. All right, let's get right to it. First game on the slate. we got the Sacramento Kings out on the road. Oh, somebody just sent me a text. Got the Sacramento Kings out on the road at the Indiana Pacers. Pacers giving 4.5. Some of y'all might see 5 golden rings. Do your shopping and all that. On this one here, it just dropped to 4. Y'all know I use the CBS Sports app. What's good, my guy? You know, we was fasting, but we back now. You know what I mean? I like the Pacers. The Pacers, they did play Sacramento. I want to say back in December or early January. They beat them 122 to like 95. That's when they still had De'Aaron Fox. Sabonis did play in that game. Malik Monk played. And Indiana, the whole team played tonight. Miles Turner is questionable. And so is Mandarin. I think that's how you pronounce his name. And even with that, I'm still going to roll with the Indiana Pacers. I think they're the better team. I just can't really rock with Sacramento. Pacers at home, even without those 2 players, still should be able to win and cover the spread. Next game, we got the LA Clippers out on the road at Orlando. And LA Clippers giving 2.5. You might see 3. Clippers just lost to Cleveland, one of the best teams in the league. Orlando just coming off beating Sacramento Kings. And the roller coaster still continues for Orlando Magic. One game they look like nobody want to play them in the first round. Then the next day it's like, damn, why did I bet on these bum-ass niggas? Put them on the do not bet list. That happened to me mad times. And just for transparency, y'all know I'm full transparency on the channel. When it comes to the play of the day, I've been taking Orlando a few times and losing like, damn, especially games that they're supposed to win in my estimation. And y'all know I believe sports is scripted and rigged. But anyway, with that being said, today I like the Clippers. LA, big city and dreams. Everything in LA ain't always what it seems like. Yeah, they lost to Cleveland and it was a close game till it wasn't. Then Cleveland was up big. Then all of a sudden, the fourth quarter, the Clippers, brought it back down to make it cover the spread. I think they won by 5, and it was getting 7. Some of y'all might have been giving them 6.5. But this is the main reason why I like the Clippers. These two teams played already. Clippers did win, so you figure this is a revenge game. Orlando should win. Plus, it was no Banchero. Oh, by the way, in that same game that they won 104 to 93 by 11. No Kawhi Leonard, no Norman Powell. Both of those players will be playing along with Banchero. I think Clippers sliding in there and they get the win. I'm rolling with the Clippers. Next game, we got 6-11. We got a Miami Heat out on the road at Washington, -9. Short, sweet, and simple. I like Miami. They has start showing some life after they nosedive. I think like 8 games sometime during this last 3 weeks. They lost like 8, 7 in a row. Then they slowly but surely, Tyler Hero showing like, no, I'm one of them. I'm not really one of them, but I'm one of them. And Washington, on the other hand, we know that their season is over. Can't make the playoffs. The playoffs? Don't talk to me about playoffs. I just hope that we can win a game and then another game. I think Miami's the better team. I think they trying to fight for position. So I'm going to roll with Miami. We ain't going to overcomplicate that one too much. Next game up, we got the Utah Jazz out on the road at Charlotte. Charlotte lost yesterday by 4. Spread was 3. Y'all know Vegas niggas be on that bat line. Pelicans had no business winning that game by 4. Charlotte is favored in this game by 2.5. And although they both dirt, they not going to the playoffs. Sprinkle them with some moist dessert. Watch the flowers of dirt grow. I'm being funny, but I'm not. I still think the teams that's going to play tonight, no LaMelo Ball, no Mal Bridges, no Marketing, no Clarkson, like all the players is resting. The season is over. They already in Cancun. They already, at the strip clubs. The teams that's going to play tonight, though, I think Charlotte can get the victory. I'm not rushing to the window to bet on this game. But I think Charlotte will win, so we're going to go with Charlotte. Next game up, we got the Boston Celtics out on the road at Memphis Grizzlies. And this should be a good game right here. This should be a good game right here. TNT game, if I'm not, TNT. The other game is the Orlando Magic and the Clipper game, but these are the two prime. Actually, it's looking like it's 10 games. No, that's not going to be on TV. It's the Boston and Memphis, which we about to talk about. Then it's the Lakers and Houston Rockets. In this game here, Memphis did get that victory at Boston, 127-121. Boston did have their whole team, and Memphis had their team as well. Tonight, no Jaylen Brown, but everybody else, according to RotoWire, is going to play. I think Boston is favored for a reason. At home, Memphis hasn't been really a good team as of late. Earlier on, Money in the Bank. Yay, yeah, that's an old school reference. Money in the Bank. Not so much lately. Jaylen Brown is game time decision. I don't think he's going to play. But I like Boston to get the revenge, come in, do what they do, and get the victory. Will I be surprised if they don't cover? Not really. Memphis going to probably try to fight hard. It's a premier game. This is a measuring stick to see where we rank up at against the best teams in the NBA. So I'm sure they're going to come give maximum effort. But I just think Boston is the better team. So we're going to roll with Boston. Next game up, not too much more, and then we out there. Next game up, we got Chicago Bulls out on the road at OKC. OKC is given 14.5. OKC pretty much is one of the best teams, if not the best teams. A lot of the analysts said Boston, who I just said, or they got Cleveland Rocks. they definitely up there with the Denvers and etc. The top of the teams in the NBA, and they've been covering like nobody's business. Like if you just been betting OKC every day, you up or you close to it, right? Depending on what you was betting. I think they come out and put foot to ass, but I don't think they cover tonight. For some reason, I'm not rushing to bet on this game. They play the Pistons next. They just played the Pistons at the Pistons, and they did win. But for some reason tonight, I think they win. But Chicago been playing good. They've been playing better than good, and they've been putting up points. So Chicago was on a 1, 2, 3, 4 game win streak. Beat the Lakers twice. Beat the Nuggets. Beat the Kings. Lost to the Suns. Beat the Jazz, etc. I think they stick around. Will I be surprised if OKC blow them out? No, I will not, because they are the best team and they have been covering. But for some reason, I don't like the spread. I think Chicago will cover. Next game up, we got Dallas Mavericks at home facing the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn Zoo. Dallas giving 9, and I like Dallas. I'm gonna keep it short, sweet, simple on this one. Although the record suggests that they kind of even, we know they're really not even. And the record even still, even with that being said, Dallas is still 13 games better than Brooklyn. I know Brooklyn just got the victory the other day. Who they just played? They beat the Wizards, guys. They beat the Wizards. Lost to the Clippers by 32. Lost to Toronto by 32. Like, you know what I mean? Lost to the Mavericks by 19. I think they lose again. Will I be surprised they keep it close or try to maybe till the end of the quarter? I mean, to the end of the game? Nah, you know what I mean? You just played them a week ago, pretty much last Monday to be exact. Actually, they played last Monday looking at the schedule. Now they playing them again. I think Dallas come out and put foot to ass again. I'm rolling with Dallas Mavericks. Last game of the night, guys, we got, I'm looking at the screen so I can put the timestamps for the people that catch the show afterwards. We got the Los Angeles Lakers hosting Houston Rockets. Houston, we have a problem. Oh my God. These two teams played already. Houston won at home, 119, 114 by 5. Anthony Davis was still on the Lakers at this time. Now they got Luka Magic. Since LeBron came back from the injury, not even really roller coaster. So that really is, I shouldn't even have did that, because they've been losing. They won, I think since LeBron came back, they are 2-4. They lost the first 3, then they beat the Pacers, lost to Chicago, beat the Grizzlies. Was on the 4-game road trip. Magic, Pacers, Chicago, Grizzlies. Normally after the first game of an extended road trip, for some reason, I'm not saying this is law or this is, set in stone, but a lot of teams stumble coming home on that first home game, or they win, then they lose the second home game. This one here, I do think the Lakers will win. For some reason, I don't think they're gonna cover. I know Houston played yesterday. They played a tough game against the Suns. When I mean tough, they held them to 109. Kevin Durant did get hurt, and they put foot to ass. They put up 148. I think they in rhythm. They are the second best team in the West currently. Some people like Lakers want to stay where they at. They're gonna have to play Memphis, or if they drop, let me look at the standings real quick. Or if they drop to the to the 6th seed, they'll have to play the Nuggets for some. Not me. I'm not saying this, because Nuggets had the Lakers number for like 13, 14, 16 games in a row. But for some reason, some of the analysts are saying, because they got Luka now, that they got a chance. I think they need to stay at the 4th spot and keep it close with the Grizzlies, or drop to 5, and still got to play the Grizzlies. I think Houston gonna keep it close. They might even win outright. So I'm gonna go with Houston with the points. And here go the locks. Let's get to the locks real quick. Not from Yonkers, but the locks that get you and me the winner chicken dinners. I'm going with Indiana. I'm going with Boston. I'm going with Dallas. And the play of the day is the LA Clippers. That's 8 games. I figured we could go 50% If we go 50% 4-0, that's all that really matters because I'm not trying to bet on all of the games. I don't think you should bet on all of the games. I think you should narrow it down, pick your spots, and then take your chance. Let me know who you like. Let me know who you taking. Let me know where you think I'm bugging out at. Of course, it's your guy, Popovich. Y'all was just tuned in. Popovich TV, NBA, picking with Pop. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here. One more again. Yeah, kid. Let's get some money today. Hit that like button.